Hello everyone, we are going to continue our lessons in the book The Key to Arabic Fast Track to Reading and Writing. Last time we stopped at the letter Khaa, and we said we are going to read these words that here. So let's try to read them again. So when I look to my brother in English is going to be in Arabic. This is Hamza Fatha, so it's going to be A. And this is Khaa with Kasra is Khi, but there is a Ya after it, so this, all of it, it's a long vowel, so it's going to be Akhi, Akhi. This is Akhi. Alright, let's see now what is a nozzle in Arabic. A nozzle in Arabic is going to be, let's decipher and let's to look to each letter by itself. So this is Ba with Fatha is going to be Ba, and after that there is Khaa with Fatha Shadda, and there is Alif. So this is also a long vowel and stressed vowel at the same time. So Bakha, Bakha, and here is Kha by itself, and this is Tun. So Bakha Khatun, Bakhakhatun, Bakhakhatun. All right. Let's look to a brother in Arabic. We said this is a and this is khun. So akhun, akhun. We need to put these two sounds together. So a and khun, akhun. All right. A lot of students say that they face like a challenge with the sukoon. The sukoon is so easy. This is ba, and there is Khaa with Sukoon, but it's not Khaa with Fatha. If it was Khaa with Fatha, it's going to be Khaa with Kasra, Khi with Dhamma is going to be Khu. Alright? But it's Ba, Fatha Ba, and Khaa with Sukoon, as in Kh. So it's going to be Bakh. We need to merge the two sounds together. So Bakh, and here is also Bakh. So excellent or bravo in Arabic is going to be Bakh, Bakh. Alright? That's a classical word, by the way. It's an old word from the classical Arabic. Now we are going to jump in here to the Daal. Daal is one of the easiest letter. It's so easy because Daal exists in a lot of languages all around the world. Alright? So Daal, we write it down this way. First action, second, as this is going to be Daal. Alright? Daal with Kasra is going to be D. Daal with Dhamma is going to be Du. Daal with Fatha is going to be Da. So D, Du, Da. And remember, these are short vowels. Don't say D, don't say Du, and don't say Da, because it's not long vowels. It's short vowels. It's the letter with a short vowel. A letter with a Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra. So it's going to be D, Du, and Da. Alright? Let's look here to the joinings of the Dal. Dal is the second letter of the orphaned letters. So the first letter of the orphaned letters was Alif. Because we said any letter comes after Alif from in here, it's not going to be connected directly to Alif. There is going to be a small space, as we saw here at Akhun. You see? A and Khun. Alright, there is a small space, and the Kha came with its unsilated version. Same thing with Dal. Dal is one of the orphaned letters. So it cannot be connected from this side. It can be connected only from this side. So the only connection form for it is this connection, where it can be connected from here. I can put, for example, Ba. I can put Ta. I can put, for example, Jeem. I can put Jeem, for example. Alright, or Ha. Alright. So never connects Dal like this from here because it does not exist such connection. This is why we call Daal one of the orphan letters. And you can go back to page 6 and you will see that. So this is the connection of Daal when it's at insulated version, connected version, and also this is the connected version. It's the same version, two of them. Alright. So how do we pronounce this? As you can see, they didn't connect to each other. You see? Because there is no connection to the Daal from this side. But from this side we can connect it. But Daal from this side cannot be connected to the Daal next to it. Alright? I hope that's clear. So Daal with kasra is D, Daal with dhamma is do, Daal with fatha is da. So D, do, and da. Alright? Now let's see the Daal with the Tanween. This is Tanween al-Kasr. We said it's in. This is Tanween al-Dhamm. We said it's un. And this is Tanween al-Fath. We said it's an. Alright? And Tanween al-Fath comes with an alif that we don't pronounce. So Daal with Tanween al-Kasr is going to be din. With Tanween al-Dhamm is going to be dun. With Tanween al-Fath is going to be dan. Alright? So din, dun, dan. Alright? Let's check here. How do we pronounce this? Pause the video and try to pronounce it. If you did pronounce it correctly, that will be great. Try to repeat it multiple times so you will memorize the sound. Because Arabic is a phonetic language. It's about sounds. And each letter with another letter, it's going to be a combination of the sounds, of sounds. These combinations of sounds will produce us words. These words have a meaning in Arabic. Alright? So, Daal with fatha is da, Daal with kasra is di, Daal with tanween al-dhamm is dun. So da, di, dun. Alright? Da, di, dun. Let's try this one. Pause the video and try to pronounce it. Alright. If you pronounce it correctly, then try to pronounce it again so you will memorize it. Daal with kasra is di, di. Daal with dhamma is do, do. Daal with fathatain, sorry. Daal with tanween al-fath is going to be dan, dan. So di, do, dan. Alright? And here, try to pause the video also and try to pronounce it. What is this? This is Daal with dhamma, so it's going to be do. And the one after it is Daal with fatha, so it's going to be da. And Daal with tanween al-kasr is going to be din. So do, da, din. Alright? Great. This is Daal with Sukoon. Daal with Sukoon, that means absence of a vowel. So there is no fatha as in da. There is no kasra as in di. There is no dhamma as in do. It's only d. If I'm going to put an alif to make it easier for you to understand the sound of Daal with absence of a vowel, it's going to be much easier. Alif with kasra, with hamza kasra, is going to be id, id. With hamza fatha is going to be ad, ad. Alright, you see, ad. This is the Daal. You merge the two sounds together. The a and ad, ad. Alright. Let's see here. The Daal is stressed with a fatha because there is a Shadda here. Shadda means double letter, double Daal. Daal Shadda fatha is going to be da, da, da. Alright. Da. And here we have the group of the long vowels. We have the kasra under the Daal, and after it comes ya. The ya came to elongate the kasra sound, which is e. So it's going to be d, d. This ya is in the beginning form, the initial form of joining, because it can join with ba, for example, here. Alright, as you can see, the ya didn't connect directly to the Daal because Daal is one of the orphan letters we said. So there is no connection, there is a space here. Alright, Daal with kasra is D, with ya is going to be D. Alright, And this is also a ya, but it's at the insulated version of ya. It's insulated version, alright? This is at the initial version of joining. Dal with kasra is D. With ya is going to be also here is going to be D. Alright? Dal with dhamma is do. With waw is going to be do. Why? Because the waw came to elongate the sound of the dhamma, which is oo. So it's going to be do. Alright? Dal with fatha is da. And alif came here, alif mad we call it. Alif mad here came to elongate the fatha sound, which is a. So da, da. Alright? So let's read them again. D, D, do, da. Try to pause the video and repeat them again so you'll memorize them. It's so easy. Let's go to the next group. Here is the delicate vowels. The delicate vowels are so simple. It's the letter with a fatha and there's after it waw and ya with sukoon. So dal with fatha is da, we said, right? And waw with sukoon is going to be oo, oo. I didn't say wa, I didn't say we, I didn't say woo, alright? I said oo, oo. That's it. So da, oo, da, oo. But I don't make this stop. I'm making this stop so you will understand, differentiate between the dal with fatha and the oo with the absence of a vowel. So da, oo, da, oo. If I'm going to merge the two sounds, and I should do that, and this is the idea, you need to merge them together. So it's going to be daw, daw, daw. And it's not long, not do, because this is not a long vowel. This is a delicate vowel. So daw, daw. Let's look here. Da with fatha and ya sukoon is going to be da'i, da'i. When I merge the two sounds together, it's going to be day, day, day. Alright? And here is the same thing, day, because this ya is in the insulated form, and this is the initial form of the ya. Alright? So day, day, and here is daw. Pause the video and say them again. Alright? Let me say them one more time and we go and we start reading some words. So daw, daw, day, 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 day. Alright? So this is the dal. Let's read some words. Let's read how do you say a chicken in Arabic. Alright. We have a combinations of symbols. These symbols represent sounds. Each symbol is a sound. When I put these sounds together and merge them together, it's going to give me a word. This word has a meaning in Arabic. This combination of sounds has a meaning in Arabic. So let's see this combination. First thing is dal with fatha is going to be da. And after that, I look here. Oh, alright, this is a long vowel. This is a jeem. With fatha is ja. With alif mad is going to be ja. So this is da and this is ja. I put them together and I will say daja, daja. Alright? And here is ja, ja, and here is tun. So daja, ja, tun, daja, ja, tun, dajajatun. So dajajatun means a chicken. Try to pause the video and say dajajatun, which means a chicken. Alright? Let's go to the next one. Alright, how do I say a bear in Arabic? Well, it's so simple. This is dal with dhamma is do. Do. And ba, this is ba. And I see on the ba there is shadda, so it's doubled. The ba is doubled. And there is also tanween al-dhamm. That's which means it's going to be un. So this is in itself is going to be bun, bun. Alright? If I'm going to merge the two sounds together, it's do, bun, do, bun. If I'm going to make the merge faster, dubbun, dubbun. So this combinations of sound, dubbun means a bear in Arabic. Alright? So dubbun. Let's go to the next one. How do I say a worm in Arabic? Alright, how do I say a worm? Let's look. First is dal with dhamma is do, but there is a wow after, so this is a long vowel. This is do, do. And there is after that dal with fatha is going to be da, da. So do da, do da. And there is ta with tanween al-dham, ta, a tied up ta with tanween al-dham. Alright? So it's tun, tun. So do, da, and tun. So do da tun, do da tun. Do da tun is a worm in Arabic. How to say a worm in Arabic is going to be do da tun. Alright? Let's check here. A riding animal. Camel, horse, donkey, any other riding animal. Elephant and so on. How do I say a riding animal in Arabic? It's so simple. Let's look to the first letter. First letter is da. Dal with fatha is da, but there is an alif after it. Alright, that means this is a long vowel. This is one combination. And it's going to be da. And here is ba. Ba with shadda fatha. Double ba with fatha is going to be ba. Ba. So dabba. Dabba. And there is tun at the end. So dabbatun. Dabbatun. Alright, let's try to merge the sound faster. So dabbatun. Alright, how do I read it again? Dabbatun. Dabbatun means a riding animal in Arabic. Try to say it. Dabbatun. Pause the video and repeat it multiple times so you will make it's about your tongue. Your tongue is a muscle and you need to train this muscle. So this is an exercise for your tongue and throat on vocal cords on how to say a certain word in Arabic. And after that, when you are going to read slowly, it's going to be much better at the future in the future. All right. So dabbatun. All right. Let's look here. A worm again. Dudatun. Let's see here, a bear. Dubbun. Alright. Chicken is going to be dajajatun. Dajajatun. Alright. These are the words for dal. As you can see, we have some words also here. These words we are going to read them next time on our next video. So this is a homework for you guys. Try to pronounce each word. Try to look at each word and check how do you need to pronounce it. And next time I'm going to pronounce it first thing at our lesson and you will be able to hear the right pronunciation. That's it for today. I wish you a wonderful day. Assalamu alaikum.